Hey, look. It's a piece of ship. Hello there. It's me, Seshto. Welcome back to Darksiders 3, where we are on the hunt for lust. And currently we're not in the right area, so our first stop is to go to Volgrim. My good sir, I would like a serpent hole to get to, I believe, Hangman's Tree. And while that's happening, let's take this time to do a little bit of a recap. In the last episode, we were introduced to the swamp, Bone Lands, and for the most part, it was a usual, as it should have been, adventure, except for the fact that when we got to the angelic portion, we busted the game open and hacked its code and did all kinds of menacing madness. As a result, we progressed through the encounter, but we did not get the item that we needed. So, went back, did the encounter, absolutely crushed it, take my word for it, I totally did not die a few times, and got Salvation, which is this nice little crossblade, similar to Darksiders 1. And the reason we need this crossblade is because it, as on the screen it says, it takes the power of the hollow that is currently equipped. So, right now we have the Storm Hollow, which isn't going to be useful for this part of the puzzle. We need the Flame Hollow because webbing can be burnt. So, we charge our crossblade and we throw it. Da-da-da-da-dun. So, yeah. That was the entire reason why, even though it was really awesome that managed to break the game somehow, we still had to go back and do it. Very important that we did that. Also, as is customary of my specific style of gaming, when I was doing the editing, once again, the sound effects are too loud. So we'll do this, and hopefully that balance is enough to provide a good mixture. Or maybe I've just got this whole thing messed up. Maybe they're perfectly fine and I'm just being paranoid. Perfection can be one of the most ambitious things a person can seek and go absolutely nowhere with it. You spend every bit trying to micromanage every little detail, trying to make sure you're giving the best experience, when really you need to make the mistakes to learn from them. So don't chase perfection. It's a fallacy. As for now, we have fighting to do. My good sir. I almost died. How do I play this game again? Whoops. Hold on. 1 second. I'm not responsible for this absolute string of misfortune that has just happened. But most importantly, I'm not a professional. So, we're just gonna go back, get me souls, hopefully not mess up this time. Now, the reason I did mess up, I will say I messed up there, I'll take full credit for that, is because I've been playing a lot of the first Berserker Kazan. I had the game, pre-ordered it, never touched it because I was doing the series, and then on the weekend, which is usually my days off, I decided to load it up. I said, why not? Let's load it up, see what it's about, see if I can get into this, and I absolutely fell in love with it. Granted, it has a few caveats, as is customary of Korean-style Souls-likes. Same issues I had with Lies of P, but I was hooked on it in the beginning. Absolutely hooked. So, all of my controller setups, all of my reactions are completely sideways and topsy-turvy because I'm trying to think about how the controls are in this game again. Because you can't parry. Or can you parry? No, that's not right. That's not lock on. That's lock on. Okay, that's dodge, which is different. Triangle is your heavy attacks. Okay, I'm gaining my bearings back. This shouldn't be too difficult. There are no parries in this game, that's correct. There are no parries, there is only hell and those who choose to live through it. And by hell I mean the fire that burns in the palm of my hand. I devoured the sun. Right, it's about time you came down. You were just hanging up there, watching the world pass you by, thinking about things, until I jumped just high enough for the tip of my head to burn your scrot, and then you dropped down just to die. Right. But here we are. The ships. And the angels. Fighting a man in a chair. Come on, I believe in you. Bartholomew, I believe. I believe. My belief has been misplaced. My trust has been abused. And I am going to need new underwear. Oh, I tried to parry. Oh, I'm so boned. I'm so boned. I tried to parry that. Oh no. Okay. Okay. I believe. 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 It's okay. It's okay. I've been training for this. Even though it's a different game, Kazan has taught me. It's taught me to see that which cannot be seen. It's taught me to be expecting, or it has taught me to expect everything that shouldn't be expected. I did not expect that. It's taught me to see that with my mind's eye. Oh my god, just burn. My god. There you go, get off. It's time to go to work, you lazy bum. Right, that is really eerie, the way they hang from the ceiling. Oh, you're dead. You're not even alive. Oh, wow. That's really creepy. Are you alive? Yes, you are. You're alive. Okay. You and I have business then. You are alive, and my business means you must be alivened. Alivened, yes. Can't do anything about this at the moment. I believe this is something we need a secret tool for later. I'm gonna target these two unsuspecting victims. I'm being victimized. I'm being victimized. I'm being victimized. I'm being victimized. 1 second. Okay, everything is restored. I've survived the onslaught by the Mushroom Kingdom. And now I'm on my way, discovering new horizons. Well, this is an ambush waiting to happen. That's fairly obvious. But my friend, please, come over here. I appreciate your service, my friend.
Army of the undead is everlasting.
So, always take care of the summoner. Always. Do a quick tactical heal. There we go, the summoner is dead. And that is also a little tidbit as to why I enjoy Flame Hollow so much. Seriously, it's one of the best hollows simply because of its crowd control abilities. Plus, burning damage, I think I mentioned this before, but burn damage is just universally always applicable. It just makes the most sense. Everything can be burnt by fire. If you have a choice between certain damages, fire usually works in most scenarios. Oh no. Okay. Okay. You fool. You see, I have been playing Kazan. I've been training in Souls-likes. I haven't played a single non-Souls-like game in a while. My reflexes are uncanny. That was willing, that was that was unnecessarily abrupt. I got nothing. I got nothing. That was completely my fault. I was too busy smack talking and not enough smacking. Heal. Dodge. Triangle. And perfect. It took a little while, but the neurons in my brain started to connect. The synapses started to send the electrical signals again. And they suddenly told me that, hey, your normal counter with the whip does nothing. You want to be using your flame counterattack. You want to be using your flame hollow counterattack because that does mad yams. And I listened. Sometimes it's good to take a second opinion, even if that second opinion is your own. Narcissism at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. I guess that's the story we're going with today. That's the Seshto you're getting today. Narcissistic Seshto. You're not getting shy Seshto. You're not getting a gaming god Seshto. You're getting narcissist Seshto. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Right, what's here? Angelic? Ooh, no, a fragment. Good eats, good eats. Not sure if it's worth this whole little crawling section though, but good eats. Nice little detour. That's the... Oh, that's different. That wasn't there when we first walked past. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. My friend. My friend, please. Oh, you're an angel. That's fine. You're fine. It's an angel. I don't even know how I saw those attacks. I do not know how I saw those attacks. That was pure muscle memory. Pure muscle memory. It had to have been. That had to have been divine intervention because I did not see any of that. Too many flames, too many effects, too many dashes, too many particles. I didn't see nothing. But somehow I did it. And you can do it too. All you have to do is abandon every other game and just play Souls-likes. Become the warrior that I know you can be. Activate this, and this could be a shortcut. Yes. Or just the way forward. That's okay too. Now, I require a bug who happens to be on the other side. Now, this seems like a puzzle, if I've ever seen one. So it looks like when this door shuts, that door opens. So if I do this again, and I dash through, yes, perfect. What could humanity be capable of if we used 100% of our brain? Maybe. Maybe we will actually get textures. Can I throw you? Nope, I just killed you. Okay. No, I didn't. You survived. You're made of sterner stuff, my friend. Or maybe you did die. In which case, F in the chat. My friend. My friend, follow me. My friend. Over here, my friend. Come on. How am I supposed to... Okay, come to me. What if we just... No. What if we just throw you up? Yep. So that works. First things first. Is we're gonna bring you over to here, and it looks like we can only do this first wall of craggly rock, so we'll do that. And maybe that'll take us, like, find a way to circle through. Maybe circle through, maybe not. Is there a way to circle through? Doesn't look to be, because I'm pretty sure that's the way to the Humi, no? Just have to trust the process. Ah, yes. Perfect. You, go down. My friend. Now we have our way up. Positively spiffing, my friend. Here we go. Now we're up. And we're gonna flame jump just high enough. I never realized how long the lust section actually is in comparison to everything else. I think it's interesting because you see wrath and envy almost immediately. You see sloth almost immediately. And then there comes this long period where you don't see anybody. Then you go back to... I've made a misdemeanor. I made a little bit of a misdemeanor. 1 second. So you don't see anybody. And then all of a sudden you have to deal with... You see greed. You suddenly see greed. And then... Oops. And the greed section isn't that long. You just go through the canyon, or the caverns. You avoid the demonic children. You go through the museum. And there's only about 3 or 4 rooms in that museum. And then it's on to the boss fight. So that's fairly quick. Then you find your way into the tramways, into the subway stations. You get your way through that. You go through the caves. You go through everything of that nature. Fight the googlies, fight the bugs. Do a little bit of traversing, maybe 1 or 2 puzzles, and then you're straight onto sloth. So that was super quick. And then you come to lust, where now it seems like... Well, you meet pride even. So you meet pride outside the church. And then it just seems like there's a lot of stuff to do down at the harbour. I haven't heard that in ages. Man, I do miss that. But yeah, so you don't do much, and then you end up down at the harbour. And you're just here for ages. Or at least what seems to be ages. Now what do I do with this? So we're back to Volgren. All of that just to get him down. Or it down. And then I guess we take it up here to get to the bridge, maybe? Are you my way to the bridge? Yes, you are. You are definitely my way to the bridge. I appreciate your service. There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, I was ready for it. My body wasn't. I was ready for it. Let the record show I was ready for it. There we go. Nice and easy. And we're just gonna sort of do some preemptive attacking. Dodge back in. Oh, missed the dodge. Heal quickly. Okay, missed the dodge again. Maybe my reaction speed isn't what it used to be. Maybe I've played too many Souls-likes, and maybe my eyes are fried, my brain is fried, my fingers are fried, everything is fried, my chicken is definitely fried.
On the gates. You think it's aware of our presence?
I have no doubt, especially considering the way you carry on.
Man, that must be fried. Did you just see that octopus? That's crazy. That's crazy. Did you see a giant octopus take down the bridge? That's wild. There was an octopus, and it came out from the green water, and it brought the bridge down. You tell me you didn't see that? You didn't see that?
The ship Usil sent us for?
It would seem.
Hey, look. It's a piece of ship. Dad jokes, dad jokes. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Dad jokes. That was 100% my fault. It's 100% my fault. We're gonna grab this. I was expecting more attacks. There we go. Flame dash. Dodge. Flame dash. That's 100% my fault. I should have killed it. There was no reason for me to be caught up in that at all. But it's okay. Because we learn. We learn from these. We don't die, we just have a learning experience. That's going to be the quote of every Souls-like. You don't die, you just have a learning experience. And it's okay. Volgrim, my friend. My partner in crime. My capitalistic comrade. Greetings. Oh. Hear me? Hear me? Hear me? Hear me?
Help! Please!
Humi, this is no time for over...
What do you want?
What? Can I not? Oh, there we go. Humi, this is no time for overtime. Press it. Go home. It's already the weekend. My god, he's been working for 13 hours straight. I don't have the salary to pay him for that much overtime. The apocalypse has done a number on the economic sector. Funnily enough, we don't have the money. In other news, I have lurchers for days. I am basically rich once I cash all these in. I'm beyond the peasantry as a horseman. Maybe I can finally afford those textures. The quest for textures. We must... That's the narrative. We must defeat lust because lust has robbed us of textures. The land was so much more better when we had textures. But no, the evil lust has taken away our textures. And now we will go and fight them to get them back. Nobody takes my textures without my say-so. Holy moly. I'm playing with fire. I'm playing with fire. Not literally, but, you know, pun. Open the gate. Pull the lever, Crunk. Oh, it's Volgrim. Volgrim, my friend. Volgrim, my friend. I'm actually dying quite a bit. More than I would like to be. So, maybe it's time we bust one of these open. Look how many I've got. 28 times 8. 20 times 112. Oh, I've completely butchered that number. Let me try that again. 20 times 1,200. That's crazy. That is at least 10,000. That's at least 10,000. This one is definitely 10,000. This one is maybe less than 10,000. Let's pop them. Hey, I was right. Pop this. We're gonna pop all the small ones. And we're just gonna feed this. We're gonna feed this into Volgrim for levels.
This will be fun for both of us.
We're feeding this 100% for levels. It's not many. It really isn't many. But it's honest work. Now we're going to look at wares. And we're going to go with... none of these really impress me. But maybe some fortification shards. Yeah, maybe some fortification shards. Oh, they increase in price. Oh, that's kind of booky. That's really kind of booky.
As you wish.
But that's okay. Right, now as for these levels, 2 in Arcane, a nice 75 to a nice 360. How beautiful. How beautiful are those numbers?
here?
My god.
In fact, your shrieking clearly acts as a lullaby. Yes. Sarcasm.
Which of you is worse? I wonder.
Well, the whole vibe of this just changed really quickly. Hey, lurchers. Awesome. Swingy, swingy, swingy time. Who's next on the chopping block? It's a man in a chair. Ouch. He hits pretty hard. Could I hit harder? I'm gonna get some space. I failed to gather space. That's okay. I'm pretty sure that was a dodge. We're gonna do this just for safety. I wouldn't have normally, but I was really hoping that I didn't get hit by that. Let me just quickly hit that. I was really hoping I could have done that without taking that extra hit, but I guess some things you just have to roll with. Now, he's kind of over there in the safety cage, and that's no bueno. So, gonna have to just bite the bullet here, run away, and try and find a way around, which I think this might be. If this door would open quicker, please. Thank you. Functionally, this door makes no sense. If this is a pipework, clipboard area, this is another area. Oh lord, it's the Kraken. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, eyes. The eyes, the eyes, the eyes. Yes, yes, I know, but the targeting not good. There we go. Move, 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 move. Go, 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 go. Fog with my friend.
Is that one of the 7?
Perhaps. One could have changed since our last encounter.
My god. A whole Kraken. Oh, that wasn't even the one we were hunting. The icon's changed now. So that is one of the 7. Coolio, Julio. So now let's actually go for lust.
Not a particularly lusty location, is it?
Have you learned nothing? Appearances can be deceiving. Besides, lust never appears as expected.
What exactly did you mean by that?
The notion of sin is one thing, the concept of lust is something else entirely. Especially humanity's concept of lust.
I see. As in, a lust for...
You name it. The humans have quite the imagination. Lust is everything to everyone. That's what makes lust dangerous.
Too dangerous, mistress?
No such thing.
It was really interesting because obviously when you think of lust, you think horny. Because that is the general majority understanding of lust. It's a lust for someone carnally. But it's interesting when games deviate from that and they go down the route of it's a lust for power, a lust for ambition. A lust is a feeling of wanting something, but it's not greed, it's a desire for something. Almost an obsessiveness. But then it is greed. That's why I guess most people fall into the idea of making this attractive creature. Like lust is usually depicted as a succubi. Because all the other things are encompassed under greed, I suppose. It's a very synonymous thing. A lust for money, a lust for power. It's almost, I want it, I need it, and that falls under greed. It must be mine, which then falls under envy. So and it's a very morally grey thing. Well, not morally grey, but it's very interesting to see the different interpretations. Plus, I think they just wanted strong women in this game. And the idea of a succubi as a boss probably wasn't applicable, or probably didn't make sense given the environment. So, anyway, this is one of the, I would say, best and worst cutscenes, given because it's a massive tease. But also it's pretty cool to see the concept actually be applied in the universe for once. So, without further ado, I have no respites, so we are going to die on this first attempt. But, here we go. You and me, mes amis.
Can you guess what I lust after? In this broken world, what is left to want?
Power.
I always thought you were the smart one. Pity. To what do I owe this distinct pleasure? After all, to be visited by a fabled horseman.
I have but one purpose here.
Must we engage in violence? You already have my respect.
I have no interest in your respect, just your head.
Come now, Fury. I am no barbarian like the others. No, we need not meet as enemies a second time.
Tell it to the Charred Council.
They aren't here. So instead, I tell you, Queen of the Horsemen, powerful, armed with the flame hollow, a crossblade, your fabled whip.
I am above your distractions, Lust.
Really? The truth is often distracting when one lives a lie. You speak as though we are natural enemies. Why must this be so? I know my role in the universe. I wonder if you've ever stopped to question yours. You are a horseman. But why did you make that choice? And if so, was there some reasoning behind it?
Shut up and fight!
You don't even know why you fight, do you? Do you fight for your brothers? Oh, of course not. Your antagonism towards them is well known. Do you seek to achieve some sort of balance? Oh, you never believed in the greater good until it suited you. No, no, no. What I see in your actions is a lust all your own. A lust for power and privilege and protection from the Nephilim's inevitable fall. Ultimately, that makes us allies, doesn't it?
Stand down, Fury.
Death. What are you, all of you, doing here?
Are we not four horsemen united? We are here to confirm that the mission is complete.
The mission.
The other sins have been destroyed by my hand. Death worked to free war and clear his name. More importantly, we have exposed a great conspiracy.
What conspiracy?
Heaven and hell working in secret consort to bring about the apocalypse earlier than anyone would wish for.
The Charred Council has dispatched us together to wreak havoc on both sides. Balance will be restored. The wicked will be punished.
You mean all of this?
We are to unseat the rulers of both sides. And in honor of your unwavering loyalty to the cause, the Council has decreed that you will lead the Horsemen.
You, Fury, will usher in a new age on Earth.
Of course. Finally, everything makes some sort of divine sense.
It does?
Mistress, is this not everything you wanted? Finally come to you.
Set aside the past, sister. Today, we live in service to you.
I will be done.
This is not real! What?
Oh, it was worth a shot.
You think you know me so well?
Is it not what you want most? The power to lead in the manner you see fit. What was an illusion could soon be reality. If you set aside the wants of others and focus on yourself, ultimately, it is your choice to make. So choose.
You should not have made them kneel!
Whoa.
Always slaving away for others.
Whoa.
A puppet. Join me, and let's pull the strings together.
Oh, my holo wasn't even equipped. Okay, yeah. That went just about as well as I expected. So yeah, that's one of the coolest scenes because you finally got to see all of the horsemen together for once. But it's also one of the worst because you get to see all of the horsemen together for once. And it's such a tease. But Lust's fight, Lust is actually quite interesting. I do like the way they tackled Lust in this game. Very alluring, and I do like the fact that Lust kind of does show how much of a child Fury looks. Like, she's just playing this facade, but she actually is just a child when actually put up against somebody who knows what they're doing and has a conviction of their own that they thoroughly believe. But it was also cool that Fury does know her brothers at least well enough to know they would never kneel before her. She knows that much. Alright. Let's do this.
Stop
Boom, boom.
wasting time with demons and naked horsemen. If you really want to prove your power, stand with me,
Oh.
and it's all you.
Misjudged the time. Oh. Well, that was stupid of me. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh. I gotta scratch my nose. I gotta scratch my nose.
You won't accept my generosity, but you dally with angels.
Oh, there we go. Oh. I'll do this.
That feeling, that one you're in right now, that's true love. Oh, feels nice, doesn't it?
There we go. Nice.
Let fall the blades of heaven!
An archangel. Oh, you seal, you flatter.
I'll see you dead, Lust, never to rise again!
We had a deal! Stand down!
Now, why would he do that? When he knows a deal with you isn't half as appealing as a deal with me.
Don't listen!
I can return your sweet little angels to their former glory. Yes, if you just protect me from this terrible woman.
Lucille!
And won't it be glorious when you march back to the gates of heaven with your numbers restored?
Shut up!
And restore truth and righteousness to that befouled place. Your truth Archangel, you see, heaven under your command. Wouldn't that be lovely?
The 7th Legion. Alive and whole. Restoring glory. Our deal is revoked.
No, Lucille!
Won't this be fun?
Ah, there we go. Typical unseen and smell fight.
This is a one-time terribly generous offer, Fury.
He's furious.
Rise up and
Don't
take
let your rage cost us both our lives!
Ow, bollocks. Okay, so I know there is an achievement for defeating Lust before defeating Usil, so that's what I'm going to try and do because I don't think I have that, but I think I'm going to get a lot more than I bargained for because that is quite a difficult ask, given that, you know, every Souls-like does try to do the Ornstein and Smaug fight, but I don't think most of them get how it all kind of works. But I suppose it is a problem with just trying to emulate such a profitable, well not profitable, but such a well done formula. You always have to try and innovate, otherwise you get accused of just copying. And in complicating something, you oftentimes just ruin the whole concept because simplicity is the reason it worked. Oh, I don't even have my flame hollow equipped. Stop it. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Pretty sure that was close enough. Oh gosh, so it's a mid attack. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. So this is going to be quite difficult. Lust is actually quite tough. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This stupid bellboy. This stupid bellboy. He's killing me. You can't do this to me, man. Every time you come with your stupid bell, you're ringing and you're dinging and you're coming at me and you're swinging with your chain attached to your bell, all because you want the 7th Legion to come back. They're not going to come back, man. They're going to come back as zombies. Why can't you realise that? They're going to come back as zombies. Not even as real angels. You're immortal anyway. That's why they go to the Lord of Hollows when they're sick of fighting, because they don't want to fight anymore, so they go to him so that they're not resurrected. Your angels are going to come back anyway. Usil, you're a fool. You're a damn fool. You're a silly little fool. Look at that. Dodge. Look at that. Dodge. Look at that. Dodge. Look at that. I've got you under my spell. Look at that. Look at that. Oh no. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh wow! Oh, look at that! Alright, here comes Bellboy. Bellboy, you silly sausage. I'm gonna do this. Oh, look at that! Oh, he's running at me. It's okay. Are you going to attack me now? Come on then. Ouch.
be left unpunished.
Oh, he's hit me again.
C'est la vie.
Look at that.
You don't understand what it means to fight for anyone other than yourself.
You won't accept my generosity.
That's it.
Who gave you the power to raise the dead?
The one constant in the universe. Those who possess the most power inevitably crave more. Lust is everlasting. As for who, know this. I was merely a pawn. A feeling you know all too well. Fury. The angels who killed your steed. Pawns as well.
Then who? Tell me!
The players in that game will reveal themselves in time. What if I reveal something even more valuable? Spare me, and I'll give up the location of my fellow sin. Envy.
And why would you do that?
What reason would I have to protect that sniveling coward? She has never experienced frontline combat. She has never experienced the horrors of war. She is the most pathetic of us. Get me to the edge of Haven, and what you want will be yours.
An attractive offer. But I'm tired of your kind underestimating my intelligence. I'll find the rest of the sins by myself. At your core, you were just an endless void that could never be filled. How disappointing.
Finish it. I am ready.
I think not.
Mistress!
Lust's call to power is intoxicating. Even more so when one is fueled by grief. Usil's transgression can be forgiven. Once. I have a better understanding of what's happened to the Earth and what's at stake because of it. You're of no use to me, dead. If we are to survive, all of us, alliances must be made.
An alliance? With him?
I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll return the favor. I may soon need it.
My word may hold no weight, but my life is yours, Fury. If I learn of any plotting against you, I will relay the information.
Did I just witness mercy shown to a filthy angel? Just as soon have your head on a pike.
Are you or are you not a Watcher? Because you should know better. This quest we're on is about balance, in the world and within me, it seems. Lust showed me what I could become. It is not what I want to be.
And what do you want to be?
I think that's what I'm here to find out.
Curious, very curious indeed. With each new challenge, you show more depth.
What do you want?
Both you and I are painfully aware of the endless parade history inflicts upon us. Creatures so pathetically focused on one single purpose. But these creatures are, ironically, completely devoid of meaning.
Make your point, Lord of Hollows.
It's just surprising. No. Refreshing to see something headed in the opposite direction. You are coming into a greater awareness of the flaws that kept you in chains.
Flaws?
Shall I list them?
No, thank you. I've seen enough recently to know they are many.
Which is exactly why I give you this. And by holding it, the raw power of Force itself is yours.
It vibrates in my hand. I don't understand.
When the time comes, you will know when and how to use it.
No, not yet!
And there we go. So it looks like I already got that achievement. So that's interesting. Very, very interesting to say the least. But yeah, just in case that anybody else was trying it, that's pretty much how you would do it. You kind of just have to time the dodges a bit more. Ulceal will only do one attack really. He just does the bell swing. As long as you dodge the first one, you'll dodge the rest of it. And Lust is just the same moveset, so it's not too bad. It could have been worse. So you transform into a ball and you go up.
This is not exactly the power I had in mind.
Never wholesome cannot be choosers. The Lord of Hollows will never be accused of subtlety.
Time to find the next sin.
Are you certain? I'm just asking. Seems to me you might be going a little soft. At least that's what the Lord of Hollows appeared to see.
If you truly want to see how I have softened, question my resolve again.
Just doing this little bit extra. So yeah, so we were supposed to crash through that wall. I wasn't meant to teleport out, so don't make that mistake I did, because I'll have to come back and correct that. I think that's... yeah, okay, so that's taken me out and into... where exactly?
All I'm saying is, there's been a change. It's natural, I think, after all you've been exposed to here.
What do you mean?
Need I remind you, there is no absolute good, nor is there absolute evil in the universe. Those are human concepts. The Charred Council is aware of this. It's the very reason for their continued existence.
Ugh, the way you blather on. What are you trying to say?
Heaven and hell are not absolutes either. Seen with the proper perspective, they are simply two opposing forces scrambling to gain power over this sad ball of mud.
It is the way of all things.
Precisely. But why would they be so focused on this rock and its teeming bacteria when there is an entire cosmos to explore and to conquer?
Okay, just a little bit of philosophical conversation going on there. And because of that, I've just completely forgotten what I was saying beforehand, but I think I'm just gonna smash these rocks and then maybe call it here. So we take the crossblade, do this, and like that. Do I get a Volgrim here or no? Otherwise this would be a nice little picturesque spot.
Balance.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
By
maybe not.
keeping them occupied with this miserable conflict, the greater universe has a chance to remain pure.
That is A curious method for seeking balance, especially for beings so powerful.
Yes, very curious. So I'm just saying, if you were in doubt, I would understand.
I would like to have this conversation about balance and all that kind of run through, because it'd be weird to come back in the next episode and have no idea what any of it's getting at. I don't think there'll be a Volgrim anytime soon. Is there any Russian sort of going forward with it? I'm just gonna...
Wide-eyed friend. Try not to scream like a child.
Just gonna...
Good riddance, monster.
The talisman,
It fled into that underwater cave. We must follow.
must we?
Yes. Now.
Damn. That attack must have been so vicious it locked me into 30 FPS. What the hell? That's new. That's very strange. Okay, it's locked me into 30, so just bear with me for a bit while I figure this whole mess out. We're pretty much at the end anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but that is... I hope that fixes itself going forward. 30 FPS is not right.
What would you ask of this
Oh god.
humble merchant?
Oh god. Oh god. Just show me your wares. I just want to see the armor.
As
Okay,
you wish.
we'll decide all of that next time, because this is uncomfortable. So that was... Oh, I'm going to try not to move the camera too much. Okay, that was Lust. Lust is finished. Not too bad of a fight. Just a little bit tricky, a little bit of finesse, a little bit of locked in, and we're all good. The next is the big Kraken that has just gone into the underwater area, and it's now our job to go follow. We have the purple Nurple. We are now of a lean variety. I like the purple. I might continue with the purple. If I like the counter, if I like the moveset, I might end up switching from flame to purple or force. But otherwise, yeah, that's it. I think that was a great episode. I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite happy with the content. I'm quite happy with the discussions. I'm quite happy that I have been Seshto and you have been you. So, thank you for joining me on this. Thank you for paying attention. Thank you for sticking it out with me, even though the 30 FPS did come out of absolutely nowhere. But good fortune, it only came towards the end. So, without further ado, thank you and bye-bye. I'll see you in the next one.